All right, Shalom. Call all y'all by Shine Shalom to the elect. Now, I'm redoing this video because last time I did it, these Edomites, they said I was violating some terms with hate speech or whatever. But all I'm doing is talking about the damn diet. Talk about the dietary laws. Talk about what's in the book of Leviticus. You can look in the book of Leviticus and let me see what chapter this is real quick. This is the type of stuff they don't want to want out because you raise people frequency and vibration with this. You have people in a better mind frame, better health, and they're making less money. Because if you're healthy, you ain't got to go to the damn doctor or the hospital, right? So, what is it? Let me see. Hold on 1 minute. I'm just looking at something in my book real quick. Oh, I got some extra. Let me get this together. All right, here you go. Yeah, this is in chapter 11. I'm going to go to the forbidden foods, the unclean animals. There's certain stuff we're not supposed to be dealing with. Definitely when it comes to our diet. So you have a lot of people that's obese. And you have people that's yeah, you can read. In the last video I brought it out, so I wasn't going to read all the way through it, but I'll just let you know exactly what it says in chapter 11, that whole chapter. All the way up to chapter 12. And there's certain stuff that we really ain't supposed to put in our bodies like that. And these rare Edomites, they know that. So what they do is they promote most of that stuff to our people. That's why you see people with the gout, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and all these different things like that because of your diet. Now, if you eat a more plant-based diet, which ain't nothing wrong with eating meat and stuff, but there's certain stuff that you really not supposed to have. But if you mainly have a plant-based diet, you be way more healthy. Your skin had this glow to it. Your strength will be way more higher. Your testosterone will be higher, especially for men. Your attitude shifts. Just a whole list of different things. It benefits from eating on a plant-based diet. Instead of drinking them little syrup-based juices, make your own juices if you can. Because them juices, they definitely help you out too, or your own teas. Now, I ain't going to play this video because they said something. I'll show you with an email at. I'll put it on another little video. It said your content violated YouTube's community guidelines and has been removed. Now, they might have tripped because of the name. They say the name I put the red Edomites are attacking Israel from all angles, mainly with food. What a hate speech had in that. It says, how your content, let me scroll down. How your content violated the policy. It said content glorifying or inciting violence against another person or group of people is not allowed on YouTube. Hey, I wasn't talking about none of this shit on there. Now, I got videos when they say certain stuff on there, but they ain't take that down. But all of a sudden, now they got this new policy bullshit on there. They say we also don't allow any content that encourages hatred of another person or group of people based on their membership in a protected group. They said we review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis. Limited exceptions are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context and where the purpose of posting is clear. And the purpose of posting this is very clear. It's talking about health. Now, but I'm gonna go into the book of Ezekiel though, and in the book of Daniel. I'm gonna end this off. I ain't gonna make this too long. I just wanted to speak on this food stuff because the video will trigger this. I seen some stuff going out about certain veggies too, because some of the veggies they make really be GMO veggies, but you got people that have farm grown stuff, real authentic farm grown stuff that costs a little bit more, and they ship it to these places, and you have to know how to separate that from the GMO shit. But this right here says urgent, more than 2 million pounds of chicken products recalled in 8 states, which you know is way more than 8 states because a lot of the meat go out to at least over 30 40 states, unless they like Iowa, Idaho, Wyoming and shit like that. Places like that where people be growing their own shit in these different little wheat basket states or whatever they call them. So a lot of that stuff be tainted. Like especially now they talking about this shit with the chicken. Then there always be some stuff with the beef, talking about E. coli and listeria, different little stuff like that. So you have to watch what you eat, man, because like in the book of Ezekiel, say what I'm about to read into right now. Basically, what happened was the Lord was giving Ezekiel an idea of what we was gonna be eating. It says in chapter 14, verse 12, it says, "And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight." And dung is shit. So that's basically talking about how the food is that we eat. That's why a lot of people be so ill, man. Their attitudes be all fucked up because what they be putting in their body. That shit fuck with your mind. Food carry a frequency with it, it carry a vibration with it. So you putting foul shit in you, yeah, most people don't think foul. And these Edomites, they know that. The ones in power, they know that. That's why they been pushing this shit out, this Popeye shit. They no telling what other food shit they finna push out. They got the damn voodoo pepper chicken and shit. I seen a video on that the other day. So it's just they know exactly what they doing. You whatever you eat, that's why they call it the itis. You eat certain shit, that shit make you want to go to sleep. You really supposed to eat shit to make you nourished and give you energy and strength. Not stuff to break you down and weigh you down and have you all docile and shit. But it's in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 13. It says, "And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." And where we've been driven at over here in the fucking Babylon in America. That's where we've been driven at. So a lot of the bread, which is ironic that it's talking about defiled bread. And most of these farm states, they call them the bread basket. So a lot of the food that we eat, whether it be actual bread, actual fruit, different beefs, because you got different beef and all that. You got different type of chickens they grow and farm and raise them up different. They raise all this shit up different. And a lot of it be modified some type of way anyway, whether it be with steroids and shit like that, different shots and shit they put inside the animals to make them bigger and grow quicker or mature quicker. Same thing they do with the fruits and shit too. So you really got to be cautious of what you put in your body. It's hard to do, but you got to get the best of the worst, basically. Now I'm going to go to the book of Daniel, chapter 1, and read this, and I'm going to end this off. And I know it works. People even ask me when they see me sometimes, like, why my skin be doing or something like that. Why I be looking so, like I got this glow a certain way or whatever. It's because of my diet. It's because of what I eat. Now, do I eat some junk? Yeah, I eat some junk, but I outweigh it with the good stuff, though. That's in the book of Daniel. Let's see where I'm going to start at. Go to verse 11. It's in the book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 11. It says, Then Daniel said to Melzar, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Go to verse 12. Because you had the eunuch that was telling them to eat certain stuff, and they weren't trying to eat that shit. It says, it's in verse 12, it said, "Prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us post to eat and water to drink." And you look in the post. It just goes into beans and stuff like that. They say post includes beans, lentils, and peas. They are cheap, low-fat source of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They count towards the recommended 5 daily portions of fruit and vegetables. A post is an edible seed that grows in a pot. And you got different stuff. Like a girl texted me the other day and asked me about black seed oil. Because people, they want to eat more healthy. They don't want to be all fucked up. And don't wait till you old as shit and then try to fucking switch your diet up. That's a fucking joke. Because hey, you gonna eat all that shit. Now you want to switch it up. And it's best to start when you can. Start ASAP. Don't try to wait till later and try to switch your diet up. But it says in verse 13. It said, then let our appearance be examined before you, and the appearance of the young man who eat the portion of the king's delicacies, of the king's meat, and as thou seest, deal with thy servants. So Daniel was doing this experiment, which you can do it yourself. You eat fast food for a certain amount of time, it's gonna make you look all sluggish. You're gonna age. You're gonna look all aged and shit. You ain't gonna have no glow about you. You're gonna have this little grim look on your face compared to if you just eating fruits and berries, different different veggies and stuff like asparagus and cauliflower, actual real lettuce, not that fucking shit that be in the plastic bags. What else? Like stuff like spinach, broccoli, and mushrooms and shit, and garlic. Put different peppers and seasonings on yourself, like the chili powder, garlic pepper, different peppers and stuff like that. Whether it be banana peppers or jalapeno peppers, all that stuff good for your blood. And you do experiment with that and see the difference. But it says in verse 14, it says, so he consented to them in this manner and proved them 10 days. And that's all it takes, just about 10 days. Your whole body can change up just that quick. It says in verse 15, and at the end of the 10 days, the countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children who did eat the portion of the king's meat. So after they did all this stuff, they was looking at each other like, now they look a little bit more nourished. We look all damn. These other guys, they looking all sick and shit. And that's how it be, man. That's why you see a lot of people looking like that, because of their damn diets. So, and they said, thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink and gave them posts. So they stuck to that strict diet and was more healthy than the other dudes who was sitting at the table eating whatever the meat it was. It might have been pork, could have been some lamb, chicken, or turkey, or whatever other meat that was there. And that's what they was indulging in. They weren't indulging in nothing actually healthy. So that's all I wanted to make, man. I just want to bring this out again. I don't know if they're going to take it down or whatever, but we're going to see. Because now they got this little smear campaign on people bringing out certain videos. When you have all type of shit on here, yeah, motherfuckers getting put to death on here. Motherfuckers fucking online and all this stuff like that. When you bring out something that's actually educational and got some valuable information and there's some gems in there, then they want to call it hate speech or whatever they want to call it, shit like that. I see this right here, say shit on Twitter allow political ads, which the only reason why certain men look at politics is to line it up with prophecy in the scriptures, because they talk about all these nations being divided and the beast hating the whore and all this different stuff like that. But that's a topic for another video for later. I just want to talk about health. So balance your food, balance your diet. These Edomites, they're attacking our people from all angles, mainly with the food. They attack with the water, the air, and the food. And also what you see too at the same time, and the music. So 5 different ways, but mainly the food though, because you always eat and then you go do all the other stuff. So stay alert, man. Lord's willing, this will edify. Call all y'all by Shem Yahweh Shah, and Shalom to the Lord.